Hello guys, and welcome back to episode 6, I'm pretty sure, of my summer car. Obviously last video we got the engine built and installed. I finished off a couple of bits and bobs off camera and made my way to Flattery's. And at Flattery's, obviously with the added money that I had in my account, we're going to go through, get the wheels aligned, body panels repaired, and all of the other bits and bobs. We get a factory engine tune. I don't know if we went for the suspension tightening, but we got the gearbox ratio changed and a few other bits and bobs, and we're going to get a custom paint job. So the satsuma's going to get a nice new paint, which will make it lovely. Whole reason for me doing all of this stuff, it's not just to make it look nice and run nice, but obviously it's the big day of sending the car to the inspector station to get the car inspected and see whether it passes or fail. Hopefully it does pass, so we can actually get the number plates and actually drive it on the road, because obviously without the number plates, obviously I can get done by the police in the game, and obviously we don't want that. Just a word of advice, because it did take me a while to actually pass the inspection test. In my last couple of not videos, but when I played it before, you'll see one of the things in a minute. You got to make sure that you take the orange triangle. That's got to be in your car or on top of your car when it's going in for the inspection, or you will fail. And you have to have the standard tyres, or I think it's the on-road sport tyres. You're allowed those, but you're not allowed the rally tyres or the drag tyres, because you will fail. You're not allowed any engine modifications, like the racing modifications from the booklet. And like obviously, so the rally suspension, you're not allowed the bucket seats, the racing steering wheel, the racing carburetors, the NOS. You're not allowed any of that, or it will fail. And also the whole of the body kits is fine, other than one certain item, which is one of the things that kept getting me. I spent a lot of money going to Flattery's trying to fix bits and bobs, but it wasn't the case. Obviously it went through, and obviously it come up as body saying X, and then the bloke would say it's not worth it, you might as well scrap it or something like that, to soon then find out the only thing that was stopping it from passing was because it had that carbon fibre hood. So don't make the same mistake as me. Leave the standard hood on. You can have the fender flares, the bumpers and stuff like that, just don't have that hood. Just keep the standard hood on it. So here's the new car. Well, not the new car, the car with its fresh new paint, looking lovely as ever. What we're going to do is, obviously the car's running fine now. When I put it in the other day, it was a bit lean, it wasn't running properly. That's why I didn't record it, because it took me a while to actually get down to Flattery's. And if I could actually get out of the garage, it would be lovely. End up ruining it before we even get to properly use it. So what we're going to do is, we'll head back to the house in a second and get the couple of bits which we're missing, like the air filter, the triangle, and a couple other bits and bobs. So once I actually get my arse in gear, get comfortable in my seat. We'll get heading out. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, guys, hopefully you enjoyed yesterday's video. Was the short-ish Brad's restoration video. I haven't had too many responses. I had one comment saying he loved the video, but no one has actually commented on the car. So please, guys, make sure that you comment saying what car that you want me to do. Like I said, if you don't, then it was just a waste of time me putting that video up, and it means I'm just going to end up restoring one of the 2 cars that are in my garages. So please do comment on that. Right, now that we made it home, I'm just going to quickly put the air filter and stuff back on and disconnect that phone, because it's going to do my head in, because I'm just going to have people keep ringing me up to do jobs for them, but I don't need to do them because we've got loads of money. But yeah, we're just going to put the bumpers on and obviously put the air filter on, and obviously the hood back on. I'm pretty sure I made the mistake of actually putting the carbon fibre hood on, but then I changed it later on. And then I will have to retweak the air fuel ratio again now that I'm putting the air filter on. Oh, carburetor cover. I think pretty sure it's carburetor cover. Anyways, we're going to make our way to the farm here quickly, just behind the house, and grab the triangle. If you're wondering where it is, it will be on the back of the tractor. So just dismantle it and then just chuck it in the back of your car. On the back seat it'll be fine. As long as in or on your car, you won't get a mark for that, it'll be fine. But what we're going to do now is we're just going to head down to the inspection centre, and hopefully this thing actually passes its test. It's very realistic, obviously. If you build a car that's been written off, or a car that's been that's rusty or has had like proper work done on it, maybe that whether that's like shortening or making the chassis longer, especially like on the trucks, people to like to put longer or shorter truck beds and stuff like that on their trucks. You have to go through the procedure of actually getting it inspected before it can be driven on the road, to see whether it's safe enough. And obviously in this, you're building a car from scratch, so it's got to be done. You don't want to take it out on the road and keep driving it, and then something fails on it, and then you either hurt yourself or someone else. If you're wondering where the test centre is, it's just up behind the shop, and pretty sure it's opposite the sewage place actually, where you pick the lorry up and unload the sewage. So it's not too far, but going from Flattery's to the shops quite long. There's many routes you can do. Obviously you can take the road, which is probably the easiest. I don't know about the shortest, but obviously it's probably the quickest, because obviously you can drive quick on it if the police aren't about. But and then obviously you got the dirt roads. Just watch out, especially on the Saturdays and Sunday in the game, on the dirt roads, because the rally event is on and they have a load of fences up, and you could go around the corner and 4 or 5 rally cars has just come bolting around the corner and will crash into you. They've got no care in the world, so just be wary of that. But we're not too far off the shops now. Once you see that blue sign, you know you're close. It'll be just up on the left. God, Jesus Christ, my driving isn't on point. I'm still using the keyboard. There's the shop just to your left, and then you've got the two bloody boy racers. Just showing off a little bit. But yeah, the test centre it's closed at the moment. Obviously, it's night time. We're just going to go terrorise the two boy racers. The one in the yellow car's not a great fan of us. He doesn't really like us. The one in the grey car's not too bad. But that's all you can hear when you hear them, is them revving their cars and boof, 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 boof in the background. But yeah, the dude in the yellow car, he can get proper angry. He will try and run you over, and if you keep swearing at him when you're up close to him, he will punch you and knock you out. But yeah. Oh, the gestures on this is it makes me laugh all the time. There is actually a mod where you can steal his girlfriend. But she's a pain in the ass. Half the time she just does her own thing and then disappears. And all she does is do her lipstick like every 30 seconds. And if you've got beers in the car, she just helps herself and smokes. It's ridiculous. Anyway, guys, so the test centre's now open. We're gonna roll the satsuma in there. I was just about to say Satan. Yeah, the satsuma. Get it up on the lift. Like I said, make sure you've got the normal hood on and the orange triangle, or you won't pass. Obviously you can see that I've got the carbon fibre hood there. I obviously made a mistake of taking it off, and obviously I changed it and then sent it back into the inspection centre, but obviously you guys won't have to witness that. What you're looking for is, when he's finished, is something to do with there's no chickens or eggs here or something like that. But even sometimes then you still fail. It's a pain in the arse. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, where was I? So yeah, I got rudely interrupted by my younger brother then. There you go, so I'm not getting either something just then. And obviously I did the little bit of magic and obviously edit out the other part, so look, will be passed straight away. But that's what you'll get. It'll come up and you know that you've passed is when the number plates will be sitting on the desk. If they're not on the desk, you know you failed. So all you need to do is literally just go grab the number plates and whack them on the back of your car, and then you're safe to drive on the road. Dun, 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 dun. The reason they're outside is I went to go put the rear one on originally and it fell through the map, so I had to reset the number plates, and that's obviously where they spawned. Just gonna whack the front one on now. To be fair, I'm liking the car and the way it's looking at the moment. I do like that blue and the black alloys. I think it looks quite tasty. Tell me, you guys, what you think. I don't know what the next plan is with the car, what we're going to change in it, but we'll find out sooner or later, because it probably won't be quick enough for me. I'll probably end up wanting to change something. Maybe we might put the roll cage in, maybe, I don't know. We'll just have to find out. But anyway, guys, I know it's a bit boring because obviously you just heard me talking for bloody 19 minutes nearly. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. If you haven't already, subscribe. And if you want to see the latest new videos of my summer car or any other series for that matter on the channel, don't forget to hit that bell button. Cheers guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
She fill my mind up with ideas. I'm not